Hey guys, what's going on? Turbo here, and welcome to Out of Ammo, which is an RTS slash first-person shooter game from Rocket Dean Hall, of all people. Yes, the same guy who did DayZ Standalone. Let me just turn this music off. That's better. I can hear myself think. So, what is it? Well, over here, obviously, we've got some weapons, but what I was going to do was play the tutorial for you guys, but I'm just going to pick up this gun so you get the idea. Now, when you're in first person, you could just play like this with your units, which look like little Minecraft characters. Now, to reload, you have to do it manually, like this. Simply grab it from your hip, put a new mag in, off you go. So that's the gist of that, just so you know what to expect as we go into the tutorial, which is just over here. I'll probably have to put that back first. So let's put that back. And now I've spoken about things, I will put the music back on for while we do the tutorial.
Welcome. This briefing
let me just
should
check we're still
familiarize you
recording.
with the tactics and procedures necessary to successfully defend a strongpoint from enemy incursion. Let's proceed.
Yes, we are.
A successful defense begins with sound placement of your soldiers. Orders can be issued on structures such as sandbag walls or towers, or directly onto terrain. Structures can offer better defense from enemy fire and even extra firepower in the form of machine guns or grenades. Utilize them whenever possible. Let's try building a defensive structure. Your helicopter has dropped off supplies that your engineers can use to build defenses. Move your right hand to touch the sandbag crate, then press and hold the trigger button.
Okay, I can do
Great.
that.
Now drag the structure to the designated location on the open side of your base. Engineers will automatically complete build orders. Pending orders will be shown in yellow. Watch your engineer now as he touch the sandbag nest with your right hand. When it highlights, hold down the trigger button to display the order menu. Here, you can see soldier types as well as how many of each are awaiting orders. While holding the trigger, move your hand toward the rifleman wedge at the top, then release the trigger to issue the occupy order. Excellent. The order has been issued and the soldier will now head to that position. There are times when you will need to control your units more directly. To do this, you can possess your soldiers temporarily, and doing so will shift you to the unit's point of view. Try this now by touching the unit, then pressing the app button.
My hand is leaving. Bye, hands.
From this viewpoint, you can engage threats on the ground.
Have I run out of batteries? No.
Let's try some target practice. Ahead of you are 3 targets. Try to shoot all of them.
I think the update broke something. Alright, so, is my... Well, this recording is going to be great if my hand's going to do weird shit.
From this viewpoint, you can engage threats on the ground directly.
Is my hand okay?
Let's try some target practice. Ahead of you are 3 targets. Try to shoot all of them.
I think it's okay. Yep, it's okay. Alright, let's carry on. Shoot targets.
Good work. Now expend the rest of the ammunition in your magazine and we'll discuss reloading. To reload, use the left trigger to grab the magazine in the weapon, pull it out, and then dispose of it. Next, move your left hand to your... Included with sandbags and some other defenses are hand grenades. To use them, you will need to pick them up with your left hand. In doing so, you will pull the pin.
So this is a grenade.
Drop the grenade, it will explode after a short period. Try throwing a few grenades.
Nice.
While possessing units, you may only fire a certain number of rounds before possession is cancelled. The remaining amount of ammo is displayed on the watch on your left wrist. You can also cancel this mode by pressing the right app button again. Fire off all your remaining rounds or press the right app button now.
So yeah, you just literally dispose of it, grab one off your hip, and it goes. And then you can make it feel more realistic if you want. And fry away. So it's Command and Conquer meets Minecraft in VR, and I think this is frankly absolutely fucking amazing. It's in early access at the moment, this guys, so I'm going to talk a little bit while whoever that chap is isn't saying anything. We've got 72 more rounds left, but we haven't actually got any more targets, have we? So yeah, that's my engineer. So let's just go back,
shall we? If you have expended all of a unit's ammunition, that unit will be placed on a 60-second cooldown before you can possess him again. If you cancel possession, the unit will keep the same amount of ammo for 30 seconds, after which they will be automatically resupplied. To cancel an order, open the order selection menu on a manned emplacement and select the unassigned icon at the bottom of the wheel. Let's try. Once unassigned, the soldier will return to a rally area near the headquarters and await further assignments. The icon above his head indicates that he is idle, but he will still fight enemies that enter his engagement range.
Sweet.
Soldiers can be assigned to terrain in the same way they're assigned to emplacements. This can be useful if you have a gap in your defensive structures, or to use the landscape to your advantage. Order a rifleman to occupy the designated area. Touch the ground with your right hand, pull the trigger, and issue the occupy order for the rifleman.
Oh, there we go.
Good. Keep in mind that without cover, your units will be more vulnerable. Enemies will attack in waves and from every direction. Throughout the mission, you will receive extra supplies and soldiers via the helicopter. Keep an eye on your idle soldiers to make sure they're being deployed to best defend the area. We're sending you some more supplies and units now. When they arrive, place all of the defensive structures and order any idle units to occupy them.
Good helicopter. Ah, don't fly into my chest. So I've got a load of stuff coming. So I thought I'd play the tutorial for you guys. I know it's quite long and drony, but hopefully so you get the idea for when I do a future video, just playing some of the actual multiplayer or some of the story missions. So what we've got here, a sniper tower. Let's put that, say, about somewhere over here to cover a lot of ground. The engineers have to go sort that one out. Some kind of sandbag nest. And another smaller sandbag nest. We'll put a sniper guy in the tower. There he is up in there. Get a rifleman in there. Get a rifleman in here.
You still have structures waiting on the stockpile. Find the crates and use your right trigger to drag them into position in order for them to be constructed.
Oh no, he's doing it automatically.
You still have unassigned troops. Issue them orders by holding down the right trigger at the desired emplacement.
I know, dude. Just let me... Jesus Christ. Do everything! Do it now!
Preparations just in time. Several enemies are on their way. During the fight, your medic and engineer will act on their own. The engineer will repair damage.
Wow, I want to play as that guy.
Revive your friendly units.
How do I do this? Oh,
Command points are earned while playing by killing enemies, completing waves, and over
this is
time.
awesome.
To do so. You can see your current command points at the top of the radio. Next to each button, you can see the cost and cooldown of each ability. To activate an ability, touch it with your right finger. To cancel an ability, squeeze the left grip or touch the red button on the side of the radio. Select the artillery option at an enemy fire team is approaching. Call in the strike to intercept them.
That must be them then in the red. I'll wait for them to get nice and close before activating this. Here they come. Taking a while to get here, to be fair. Okay, about now. Nice, there's still some guys left. Let's get our sniper on it. Yes!
Well done, the threat has been eliminated. When not possessing a unit, your watch will display information such as number of enemies killed, your current wave, and time played. To cycle modes, simply tap the watch with your finger. This concludes your basic training. With these skills, I expect you to be able to handle the challenges to come.
Is that everything then?
To read this briefing, press the app button on the left controller. From here, you can change options, retry the current map, return to the main menu, or exit the game. Good luck, Commander.
Thanks, dude. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll go back to the main menu. Go back to the main menu so we can try out some of these guns for the end of the video, I think. Now we've done the tutorial. Okay, we're still recording. Just checking, sometimes when you change scenes, it screws everything up. So I think it goes without saying that we probably want to do the RPG first, don't we? Oh my god. Thankfully, we're invulnerable in here. Ah, missed. Sweet. Can I get that back on there? There we go. Barrett 50 cal. Looks like the scope's bugged. Yeah, it looks like the scope's bugged on that. We'll put that one back. Oh. Let me put it down. Can I take the shotgun? There we go. I bet this is quite fun. I was going to catch it. Got to put some ammo in. Yeah, like a boss. That's that done. Where did that come from? Here. Massive, whatever this is. What is this, like an M4 or something? Kind of. So a scope within a VR game is kind of unusual feeling. I just noticed there's a basketball thing over there as well. Can we go out there? Oh yeah, we can. I may want to put that back before playing with the basketballs though. Some grenades here too. Fire in the hole! Well, the bounce in the game is actually really quite good. And it works depending on how hard you do it. That's pretty cool. That was pathetic. What even was that? Yeah. Champion. Alright guys, anyway, that's stuff messing around. Next video will be some like full multiplayer matches and stuff, so until then, thanks for watching. I've been Turbo Dude, and I'll see you in the next one.
So smartphones, mirrorless cameras, DSLRs, action cameras very often have really bad audio when you make a video and you record the audio as well without an external microphone. The internal microphones, even in professional cameras or expensive cameras, like for example the one I'm filming now, they are over $1,000, still have very bad audio recording. The solution for that is an external microphone. And there are various out of that, very expensive ones, very cheap ones, microphones you put directly on the camera, and then there are microphones out there like this one, the Boya Lavalier microphone for exactly $20. And I was curious if it is better than my internal microphone in my Panasonic G85, which I'm filming this video, or if it's even better than the microphone I use here, which is also not a very expensive one. So in this video we check it out, we put it to the test, and we do a little sound comparison. Stay tuned if you're interested in that. Hey folks, Marcus here from Skemashi TV. Thank you so much for tuning in for this video today. Today we don't have anything really special, but it is still a video I wanted to make because I know many people out there often need an external microphone, be it to have a proper sound quality on their smartphone or on their action cam, or like me on my mirrorless camera or DSLR. So there are various options for it, as I said in the intro, and one option, and a very commonly used option, is an external microphone, a hot shoe microphone for example, on top of a mirrorless camera or DSLR. But there are also microphones outlet like this one, the Boya BY-M1, and you get these lavalier microphones from various companies, starting from $5 to $10 up to hundreds of bucks, like the wireless ones from Sennheiser for, I don't know, $600 or so. So really expensive. And while I'm waiting for replacing my microphone, which is broken, and I sent it in, and they actually offered me to send me a new one, but the new generation when it comes out, so I said, yeah, okay, keep it and do as I can for now without the microphone. And I was thinking, I ordered this one, it's $20, and try it out. It's a lavalier microphone. The other microphone I had before, or I had used before, was actually a hot shoe microphone on top of the camera, so I wanted to test a cheaper lavalier microphone, and also wanted to test if it's capable of recording on a good camera, and if it's capable of replacing the sound from the camera itself, which is very poor from my Panasonic, I have to say. That's definitely a big weak point of Panasonic cameras. Or if it's even better than this microphone, which was also a very cheap one. And yeah, I would say I stop rambling, we just do an audio test and a short unboxing, which I do directly here in front of the camera. We won't go down because there's not much to it. Alright, so all what is to it is this little box here. I will hold it as close as possible to the camera so you can see it. And here's the back. So it is a lavalier microphone, micro cravate it says. Usable for smartphones, usable for action cameras, DSLRs, mirrorless cameras, etc, etc. And let's just open the box and check what is in there. And as I said, it's around 15 pounds, $20, something like that. So let's check out the package contents. Of course, empty box. A little universal lavalier microphone, little description guide here. In proper English as far as I can see, so that's fine. Absolutely cool. And actually how to connect it. What else is in there? A card written in Chinese. A notice for smartphone. Before you're using on your smartphone, slide the switch to GFF smartphone. So there's a switch built in case you use it for a smartphone. Yeah, and there's a little fake leather pouch here with Boya on it. So That's cool, at least you have a place to store it. And then what is in there? So we have the usual gel, silica thing. Then there's a little accessory bag. We do that this time completely different like I usually normally do my unboxings, but I hope that is fine. It is a cheap item, so there's no reason for doing a... Okay, so there is a converter jack for the, if in case you need a bigger headphone, as a bigger microphone jack. There's a clip to it, a little battery, and there's also the microphone shoe which you can put on top. And what else we have here? The microphone itself. So that's the microphone here, and it has, I guess, a 6 meter long cable, so it is really long. I actually don't know how many feet that is, but I will put the link, I will place it in the description. So the accessories that come with it, they are actually necessary, so you need them. For example, here you have the microphone. This is the microphone clip, which you can clip it on then on your shirt. And you need to, of course, assemble that first, so you can put it straight on here, and then you just clip it on your shirt, so you actually can use it. That's the first thing you need to do. Then the second thing is you should use the microphone shoe. This one here, this little tiny shoe. You can use probably without it, but it kind of works like a pop filter on a microphone, so you definitely, I think, should use it. And it looks then like this, so you see, very tiny, very small. And the battery they provide you is actually to screw in, so I have that already opened a bit. You have here a switch, camera and smartphone, and you need to actually unscrew that and open that, and inside here you have to put in the battery. So they do not provide you in the instruction which side you need to put that in, and I'm assuming it should go against the spring. And mounting this battery is actually really I would say not very convenient, because you need something to actually pull that spring down, otherwise you cannot put in the battery. Yeah, and all you have to do then, screw it back together, and that's it. And the microphone should work as soon as we plug it in. And that's what we actually do. I will print out a sheet with a text. We'll read it 2 times. The first time it will record with this microphone and with the microphone directly in the camera. And the second one, when I read it, it actually will be recorded with the lavalier microphone. And then we see which sounds better. Okay, I have all hooked up now, and we'll read the text from a sheet. So excuse me if I don't look in the camera, so I say exactly the same phrase every single time. And I will play you then in the video, edited one after another, the 3 samples, and you can decide yourself which is good, which sounds good, etc, etc. This is a microphone test for the Boya BY-M1 microphone. This should give you an idea about the sound quality. You hear currently the Tonor BM700 condenser microphone. This is a microphone test for the Boya BY-M1 microphone. This should give you an idea about the sound quality. You hear currently the Boya Lavalier microphone. Alright folks, there you have it. That's the sound comparison between the built-in microphone in my camera from Panasonic, which I said is pretty crappy. Even my action camera, which I recently reviewed, has a better audio. A very cheap condenser microphone, the BM700, and a very cheap lavalier microphone, the Boya BY-M1. So I also didn't want to wait for this comparison until I had my new audio setup, because it would be quite unfair. I'm getting $150 or $160 microphone, it would be quite unfair to compare a $160 microphone with a $20 lavalier microphone. And I think, or I hope, that it is definitely a better sound quality than the built-in microphone, and definitely less echoey. Yeah, that's it. I hope you found this little comparison helpful. If so, please give the video a like and share the video, and also comment below what you think about the audio qualities, the different ones. And yeah, the next audio quality test we probably have when I get my new audio setup. I will compare this very cheap setup, which I actually reviewed many months ago, and to the new setup, and we see then how it compares, a set for $50 compared to a set for over 300. So we will then see what happens then. Who is the winner? I can definitely tell now already, because otherwise I would not upgrade. Yeah, and in case you're new to my channel or not yet subscribed to my channel, definitely consider subscribing. If you like what you see, the button is below. Click it and click the notification button on the side. This little bell gets you notified when new videos coming up for me. Other than that, I hope I see you in my next video. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.
हाय गाइस, मैंने अभी ये PM700 परचेज़ किया बोया का, तो इसका एक क्विक टेस्ट करते हैं। मैं अभी फ़िलहाल मैं अपने मोबाइल फ़ोन एंड्रॉयड फ़ोन्स के थ्रू बात कर रहा हूँ, तो मैं एंड्रॉयड का ही डिफ़ॉल्ट माइक यूज़ कर रहा हूँ। और एज़ यू कैन हियर इन द रिकॉर्डिंग, मेरे रूम में काफ़ी नॉइज़ है बिकॉज मेरा फ़ैन काफ़ी तेज़ चल रहा है, एंड दिस इज़ अ 10x10 रूम, तो काफ़ी बैकग्राउंड नॉइज़ है, एंड दैट इज़ द रीज़न आई वांटेड टू टेक अ माइक, बेटर माइक, ताकि ये थोड़ा वो बैकग्राउंड नॉइज़ को थोड़ा किल कर सके। तो चेक करते हैं कि वेदर PM700 को जब मैं कनेक्ट करूँगा तो फिर कैसी वॉइस आती है, वो मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा। तो मैं आपको एक बार सेटअप दिखा देता हूँ क्या है। तो इसी 100 का है मॉडल, अभी मैंने जस्ट लिया है, और इसके अंदर बॉक्स जो था वो काफ़ी ओपन आया था, उसकी भी है वीडियो मेरे पास, बट अभी उस पर बात नहीं करेंगे। और इसके अंदर 4 मोड्स हैं, स्टीरियो पैटर्न, ओमनी पैटर्न, कार्डियोइड पैटर्न, बाई डायरेक्शनल पैटर्न। तो ये चारों मोड्स हैं। अभी मैंने इसको ओमनी डायरेक्शनल नहीं, सॉरी, अभी मैंने इसको कार्डियोइड पैटर्न पे कर रखा है, जिसमें आप यू कैन रीड कि दिस शुड मैक्सिमाइज द रिजेक्शन, एंड दिस इज द default or the recommended option for podcasting, speech, video and all of that, right? तो मैंने इसी पे मोड पे कनेक्ट किया हुआ है, मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ। इसके पीछे है ये ऑप्शन, तो ये थर्ड ऑप्शन पे है, which is hopefully you can see it, थोड़ा सा, yes, ये जो ऑप्शन है नीचे वाला, इसमें थर्ड ऑप्शन यू कैन सी, इस पे कार्डियोइड पे सिलेक्टेड है ये अभी, तो इस पे लेट्स सी। तो ये और ये इसका दूसरा केबल कनेक्टेड है, एक केबल इसके नीचे कनेक्टेड है यहाँ पे, और दूसरा इसका टाइप सी केबल है। तो लेट्स सी, एक बारी इसको कनेक्ट करता हूँ मैं अपने मोबाइल फ़ोन से टाइप सी केबल को, और फिर हम इसकी ऑडियो को चेक करेंगे। तो नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू कनेक्ट। तो टाइप सी केबल मैंने अब इसको कनेक्ट कर दिया, एंड now my voice is coming from this mic, तो hopefully you can see कि इस mic से बात जब मैं कर रहा हूँ इस वीडियो में, तो मेरे जो फ़ैन है रूम का, उसमें उसकी वॉइस कितनी कम हुई है, वॉइस की क्वालिटी कितनी बढ़ी है। आई थिंक यू कैन जज। मैंने 1-2 बार ये पहले अपने पर्सनल कंजम्पशन के लिए टेस्ट किया था, वॉइस की ऑडियो क्वालिटी डेफिनेटली बढ़ जाती है यूजिंग दिस माइक, बट मेरा जो मेन पर्पस था इस माइक को लेने का वो था नॉइज़ कैंसिलेशन। जो कि ये फ़ैन की आई थिंक बहुत कर रहा है, हल्का फुल्का कर रहा है, बट इट रफली मेरे हिसाब से 20-30% कर रहा है. एंड आई वॉज एक्सपेक्टिंग कि 6,000 रुपीज़ माइक शुड एक्चुअली हैव बेटर कैपेबिलिटीज़. आई एम नॉट अ ऑडियो एक्सपर्ट बाय एनी स्टैंडर्ड, तो हो सकता है कि देयर माइट बी अदर नुआंसेस जो मुझे नहीं पता है, बट इस बेसिक टेस्ट के लिए मैं ये वीडियो बना रहा हूँ. मेरा रूम, जैसे मैंने पहले बताया था, कि एक छोटा रूम है 10 बाई 10 मीटर्स का, और काफ़ी हाई स्पीड फ़ैन है. तो देयर माइट बी अदर थिंग्स टू कंसिडर इफ़ यू आर ऑडियो एक्सपर्ट. तो just keep it in mind कि अगर आपका ऐसा सेटअप है and you are expecting noise cancellation, then this mic may not be the best mic for you. And as I said कि ये मैं ऑडियो अभी अपने एंड्रॉयड फ़ोन के थ्रू रिकॉर्ड कर रहा हूँ, तो इसमें कोई सॉफ्टवेयर नॉइस कैंसिलेशन नहीं हो रहा है, कोई हार्डवेयर नॉइस कैंसिलेशन नहीं हो रहा है. तो इट इज़ purely the only thing that is getting changed right now is this BY-M1 mic. अगर आप कुछ और यूज़ कर रहे हो, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू यूजिंग अ मैक और यू मैक में, या फिर आप कोई और ऑडियो सॉफ्टवेयर यूज़ कर रहे हो, जूम यूज़ कर रहे हो, टीम्स यूज़ कर रहे हो, दे हैव इनबिल्ट नॉइस कैंसिलेशन. तो हो सकता है कि उसमें आपको ये फीचर्स अलग दिखें, बट दैट इज़ अप टू यू टू डिसाइड. मेरे हिसाब से आई वॉज नॉट रियली सेटिस्फाइड यूजिंग दिस प्रोडक्ट. बाकी आपके ऊपर है. थैंक यू गाइस.
Graça e paz, minhas amadas, meus amados, muito bom dia. Tiago, capítulo 4, verso 7, tem um texto bem interessante. Diz: sujeitai-vos, pois, a Deus, resisti ao diabo, e ele fugirá de vós. Podemos, assim, entender que sujeitar a Deus é obedecer a Ele, se submeter a seus mandamentos de todo o nosso coração, com todas as nossas forças, de todo o nosso entendimento, e amá-lo profundamente da nossa alma. Mas o que é resistir ao diabo? Para mim, o texto que a gente pode melhor entender isso e meditar sobre ele está lá em Mateus capítulo 4, a partir do verso 11, onde o Senhor Jesus é tentado por Satanás. Então, quando você é tentado, você deve resistir para que aquela tentação de Satanás não domine o seu coração, não produza em você o desejo de pecar contra Deus. Em que áreas Jesus foi tentado? Então vamos ver quais são as áreas em que Satanás tenta ao Senhor Jesus. Após 40 dias, Jesus teve fome. Qual foi a primeira tentação de Satanás aí no caso? Foi saciar a vontade, o desejo, a necessidade básica da fome. Ele pode te tentar nisso. E por que isso é perigoso para nós? Porque nós podemos aí focalizar em atender os anseios e desejos do nosso coração e não confiar em Deus. Qual foi a resposta de Jesus para Satanás? Olha, nem só de pão viverá o homem, mas de toda a palavra que sai da boca de Deus. Então a gente entender que no momento que a gente tiver fome, necessidade básica, qualquer coisa, não precisa ser saciado imediatamente, mas deixar e confiar que o Senhor vai suprir a nossa necessidade. A segunda área em que Jesus é tentado é na área da segurança, porque Satanás o leva até o pináculo do templo e diz o seguinte: olha, lança-te daqui, está escrito, é a palavra, está dizendo que ele dará ordem aos seus anjos e eles te livrarão. Mas o Senhor também usa a palavra para defender a tentação de Satanás e assim resistir ao desejo de fazer-lhe a vontade. Está escrito que não tentarás ao Senhor teu Deus. A terceira área, querido, é mais emblemática ainda, porque Satanás leva Jesus até aos cumes dos montes, mostra todos os reinos da terra e agora vai direto na ganância do ser humano, pensando que Jesus seria engodado talvez por aquilo ali, e disse: tudo isto te darei se prostrado me adorardes. O que foi que ele quis dizer? Olha, se você trocar o lugar de adoração do seu coração, se você mudar, tiver outro foco, seja no dinheiro, seja no movimento religioso, seja em você mesmo, seja na sua família, seja no seu trabalho, tudo aquilo que você mudar o foco, você pode estar, em vez de resistir a Satanás, resistindo a Deus. Em vez de dar um lugar de honra a Deus, está dando lugar de honra a essa vida. O próprio Senhor Jesus disse, se eu quiser ganhar esta vida aqui, perderei, aqui estará lá nos céus. Se eu perder esta vida que aqui está, ganhá-la-ei lá nos céus. Portanto, minhas amadas, meus amados, está o recado aí para mim e para você, para nós resistirmos ao diabo, usando a palavra de Deus. Jesus diz, está escrito, somente a Deus adorarás e prestarás culto. Tenha um dia abençoado na presença do Senhor Jesus. Amém?
Hi, it's Steve here, and a very quick review for a Boya Lavalier microphone. This one, which I've had for actually quite a while. This microphone is outstanding in terms of its quality. I've got it hooked up to my camera, which in this case is the Panasonic FZ1000. And I'm hoping you can hear the quality of this microphone. It comes complete with, well, there's the sort of instruction booklet and a very small sort of dead cat. Well, it's not really a dead cat, it's a sort of wind protector. I haven't really tried it outside as such. As I say, this microphone connects via a cable, which would normally be inside or inside one's sort of jumper, so you don't see it. There's a attachment, well, this is part of it really. This will connect also to a smartphone, although I haven't tried that. And there's a battery inside which gives power to the mic and to into the camera, in this case, or the video camera, whatever. And you'd switch it off if you're using it with a smartphone. I haven't tried it with a smartphone, so don't know whether it works or how well it works. And it's got quite a long lead, although you can't see that very easily. It's got a long lead, and you could probably be several meters away from the camera if you wished. So, cheap and cheerful, seems to work really well, and I quite like it. Thank you.
Hi folks, Darren Thompson again with another review for you for the Boya Lavalier microphone. It's £15 from Amazon and it comes with a 6-metre cable. It's got 2 switches, a little watch battery goes in that. The bottom switch is for smartphone, which is on. The top switch is for a DSLR camera. Now I'm just going to test this and I'm going to ask my lovely assistant to unplug it from the phone, just so you can see what the phone's like itself. And there we go, this is what I sound like without it. My assistant plugs it back in. Yeah, we're back in the room. It's a good thing, I'm quite happy with it. It's only £15, and if you're wondering exactly where it is, there we go, hidden. So that's it, the Boya Lavalier microphone. I'm Darren Thompson, thank you so much for watching, bye bye.
Olá pessoal, estamos começando mais um programa Entrevista Imprevista. E hoje aqui no nosso canal nós temos nossa convidada aqui, a youtuber, essa jovem garota, Camille Oliveira Silva, que veio aqui para falar pra gente um pouco do canal dela, né? Aí no YouTube, Camille Gamer. E antes de mais nada, eu gostaria de saber, Camille, quando foi que surgiu assim a página sua no YouTube, o Camille Gamer?
Deixa eu pensar. Foi quando eu tava brincando com os meus primos. Eles falaram assim, bora gravar um vídeo de nós jogando? Eu, tá. Só de brincadeira mesmo, assim. Aí a gente gravou o vídeo, eu e meu primo jogando. Aí eu gravei e postei, só zoeira, assim. Aí depois, alguns dias depois, quando eu vi, eu fui abrir a minha página do YouTube, eu vi que já tinha algumas pessoas que gostaram. Eu falei assim com meu primo e eu tive a ideia de montar meu canal.
हेलो गाइस, जिस प्रकार से दोस्तों आपने देखा होगा बहुत सारे यूट्यूबरों को बहुत सारे ये जिसका रिव्यू दिखाते हैं ये दोस्तों, उस हिसाब से इसमें ना पैसा वेस्ट, टोटली वेस्ट है। और मैंने इसको लेके बहुत बड़ी गलती करी है दोस्तों, क्योंकि ये मुझे 2000 रुपये का पड़ा है और इसके साथ ये भी, और ना ही इसकी इससे अच्छी आवाज़ मेरे फ़ोन की है दोस्तों, Redmi Note 10 Pro Max। इसको मैं 1 स्टार रेटिंग दूंगा, क्योंकि इतना ठगा मुझे कि बहुत ज़्यादा। और जब मैंने इसको रिटर्न करा तो इसमें रिटर्न का ऑप्शन ही नहीं था, सिर्फ ये रिफ्रेश हो रहा था, मतलब दूसरा मिल रहा था। बट ये बहुत ही घटिया क्वालिटी का है, 0-1 मत लेना, कभी मत लेना। मैंने बहुत बड़ी गलती करी इसको लेके। और ये उलान जी का एक ही लिया इसके साथ 500 रुपये का। ये तो खैर मेरे काम आ जाएगा, ट्राईपॉड वैसे मेरी टूट रखा था, ये सही है। परंतु इसको 1 स्टार रेटिंग दूंगा मैं इस बोया BY-M1 के। घटिया है दोस्तों, आप मेरी बातों पे भरोसा करो, बिल्कुल ही घटिया है ये, बहुत ही फ्रॉड टाइप का हो रहा है। क्योंकि इतनी अच्छी ना आवाज़ आ रही इसकी, ना कुछ है ना कुछ, बहुत ही बेकार है, एकदम टोटली वेस्ट।
Não veio lacre nenhum, tá vendo? Só veio a caixa fechada. O lacre que veio foi num lacre dos correios da viagem, mas aqui em cima não tem nenhum lacre, tá vendo? E ela veio com esse amasso aqui, ó. Terrível. Realmente eu tô muito insatisfeito.
Fala pessoal, com vocês, microfonezinho aqui, ó. Recebidinhos entregues. Muito bonito, gostei. Todos os acessórios, ó, espuminha. Bonito demais essa espuminha, gente. Gostei, muito bom. Agora é só começar as gravações. Ó, vem a bolsinha também. Chique demais, gente, meu Deus.
Olha, gente, veio nessa caixinha, bem bonitinho, tá? Fazer o teste do som agora, pra mostrar pra vocês. Eu que coloquei a espuminha, porque ele vem desmontado. Vocês estão ouvindo o áudio sem o microfone, agora eu vou colocar o microfone, tá? Pronto, gente, microfone já conectado, pra vocês verem aí o som. Muito bom, eu gostei bastante, tá? E é isso.
Alô, 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 alô. Alô, 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 alô.
Essas aí são as coisas que vem com o microfone, ó. A caixa, o microfone que já está conectado, esse áudio que vocês estão ouvindo é do próprio microfone. Tem aqui o plug, tem a bateria, o manual, a capinha, as coisinhas que vem com ele, tudo isso daí que vem com ele, ó.
Era para ser 2 fone duplo, porém mandaram um fone que não é duplo, um microfone. Por esse motivo vou estar devolvendo.